What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Ghost of Yotei.
Know anything about the Yotei 6?
Yotei.
What do you want to know?
You said Yotei? Yotei?
What can you tell me about the Saito brothers?
This game makes my brain hurt
Lord
sometimes.
Saito's sons only have one thing in common. Their taste for firearms. They've been seen in Tokachi Range trying to settle a score with one of our own, an Odachi master.
Odachi master. Sounds like someone I'd like to meet.
I really want to play with firearms in this game. Yeah, I'm really curious how that's gonna play out. They loved messing around with the motion controls in this game, just because it's like, oh yeah, well, you're gonna cook with the motion controls. Wait till you camp yourself and you have to start a fire, and it's odd. I don't hate it, but it's a little weird. Go, horsey, go. You know, I find with this game something that I noticed with something like The Witcher. You have so many little objectives and mission, or not missions necessarily. You have so many side activities, and I love that you have all these side activities. You know, you have a location to explore, you have a little shrine I can go pray at, and a little puzzle to get to the shrine. You maybe have a side mission. You have a bamboo cutting thing, something to paint. You have a shamisen thing, and I love all of that.
Never get this fish to
But
market now.
with the distance between them, they are so short.
That it is, friend. Get her!
If the distance between these places are so short, I'm trying to think how to phrase this.
I owe the snake my life. You will die for what you did.
If the distance between these all these side activities is so short, well, you almost don't need the horse. It's kind of my point. And it frustrates me a little bit, because I want the horse to be useful. I want to have to ride my horse everywhere and, you know, let my horse be my companion and whatnot. But I'm really...
The Yotei 6 wants you dead.
But I'm running around everywhere, essentially just on foot.
Enough!
Look at all that raspberry jam on him.
Talk. The Oni. What do you know?
He's a madman, obsessed with fire. He and his men hold a castle in Ishikari
No,
Plain.
Rosie.
The Matsumai
Sit
have been
down over there on
powerless
the
to
desk.
stop him. He's put counter-samurai to the torch.
Frustrating
Bastard's
little
still up to
animal.
his old tricks. Go.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're a little princess. That's right. She just knows I'm recording, so she just knows, ooh, I gotta be in AJ's room and sit on his desk. So she starts climbing up here, and I'm going, no, I gotta pick you up and move you to the other side of the room, so you're nice and safe over there and not touching the keyboard and everything. But then she sits and she cries, so then I have to make it sound like people are like, why is your cat going meh, 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 into the microphone? I'm like, well, because she's a big drama queen. If you pick her up, she'll do it. If you pet her, she'll do that. She is a gigantic drama queen. Though I will say, she's been being nicer about me petting her. Aw, yes, who's a good kitty? And what I mean by that is when, because she's my sister and my brother-in-law's cat. But because of where my brother-in-law is currently living, because I've mentioned this a few times on the channel. He works up in Illinois, and my sister works here in Indiana. You know, I live close to the border, so, you know, they're hour and a half or so apart, but it's just because where they got jobs. So he's living with his parents, my sister's living with me and mine. So, you know, essentially they're doing that, saving up some money and all that stuff. You know, I've had people ask me IRL when I've mentioned this, going, "Oh my gosh, your sister and your sister and her husband, are they split up?" I'm like, no, they just don't live together because of, you know, they're young and saving up money. Sorry, I'm rambling. But but because my brother-in-law, where he's staying, they have some dogs that just don't like cats or something. I don't know. I can't remember the whole reason, but essentially their 3 cats live with me and my 2 cats. So there's 5 freaking cats in this house. And Rosie here is, as always described, she's not, she takes a while to warm up to people. So as I always said, whenever I pet her, it was, you know, before it was always like, oh my gosh, it's like I have acid on my hands because she cries all the time. But now she lets me pet her and all that. Not a big fan of being held, but we're working on it.
Could bring more lumber in a few days.
We can't afford more sabotage. A mercenary. Are you for hire?
I didn't think the Matsumai worked with the likes of me.
Desperate times.
It's for the good of Ezo.
You said something about sabotage?
My village has generously supplied lumber to finish Clan Matsumai's bridge, but someone keeps burning our work.
Saito's outlaws are the most likely culprits. But I can't spare the men to guard the bridge overnight. That is where you come in.
I just need a place to stay out of sight.
There are some dope samurai helmets in this game.
The Portuguese.
There. I'll have the best vantage
That
point.
one that guy is wearing, not one of them.
I can't guarantee your safety.
It's my people's lumber and hard work that are on the line here. Besides, you can't stay up all night.
It's settled then. If possible, I want them alive. For question.
I mean, that one just
I never thought a samurai would waste their time building
That one
bridges
just-
with the common folk.
strikes me as
Our
just a
duty
generic
is to bring
samurai
order
helmet
to
with
Ezo.
just the clan logo
Who need
sticking out of the
roads, do they
front. It
not?
just, nah.
Some of us would like to make the North a home. A real one. I will see you on the morrow.
I'm right here!
You know, I just want to say, hey, Dying Light, the Beast, this is how you do like a binocular or a whatever scouting system to find points of interest. You actually have the...
Makes you almost want to believe in them, doesn't he? The Matsumai.
You think he's lying about trying to help?
I think he believes he is helping, but he is still a samurai. It never occurred to him to ask the people living here if we even wanted a bridge.
But yeah, you know, you show the... trying
We'll
to think
set
how to
up
phrase
camp
this.
here.
You...
I can take the first watch.
Atsu.
Sanjuro.
Holy shit, I
I'll wake you
cannot
up if
form
I
a
see
goddamn
anything.
sentence right now. You mouse over it, the thing
Sanjuro?
starts vibrating, you know there's a location there, you zoom in, it's
Keep a lookout for
snappy,
Clan
it's
Matsumai.
responsive. The one
Don't
in...
look like Saito's men. You
in
must have
Dying
hired
Light,
Ronin to burn the bridge.
essentially it vibrates way too soon, so you're kind of like, well, where the hell is the point of interest? It doesn't. You can almost be looking right at it, but if you're not in the exact spot it wants you to be in, it doesn't work. The whole thing, in my opinion, for Dying Light, their scouting, it's a pain in the ass.
Need a hand?
Yeah, maybe not a good idea to pull out your bow. When you got a guy in your face. Though that moment was where I think I started really going, wait a minute, is it a timing reason that I can't throw the throw the katana? And again, the answer is no. It's the fact that you only need to tap R2 to pick up the item. You don't have to hold R2. Good job, Wolfie. Yeah, the wolf comes in and saves you. I'm not sure what the recharge is on that, but essentially it gives you a free pass on death a lot of times.
Stop! Enough!
Move and you die. Nice of you to join us, Sanjuro.
No one was supposed to get hurt. I'm sorry.
You hired the Ronin to burn the bridge.
The whole village pitched in. This bridge is just another way for the Shogun to civilize Ezo, bringing in southerners who will treat us no better than dirt. Walk away. The Matsumai don't care for your kind anyway.
Made a bit of a boo-boo there, guys.
I don't blame you.
I
for protecting
took a
your
small
home,
break to
but the
stop a
samurai
cat
will find
fight
out,
and
they
got
won't be so
distracted
forgiving.
and forgot to
Leave.
finish recording this last night.
Should have let Ezo be.
Oops. I love how he just runs away. Just. If I had more editing
bridge still
knowledge
stands.
as the.
But there are bodies
God
in the
damn it,
water.
what's that
and
song?
No sign of Sanjuro.
I can't remember.
I let some of the
Not
saboteurs
the Monty Hill
live,
song.
as
The,
last.
But you denied me a chance to speak with them. Make them see reason.
Not everyone here wants to see eye to eye with a samurai.
I'm just sitting there covered in blood.
I am aware. At least now we can finally complete the bridge.
God damn it, what song am I thinking of? I feel like I saw an Glidus video. If anybody knows the channel. I don't think he's been really active in a long
Been on the
time.
road for a while? Maybe you should visit the hot spring nearby.
Not a bad idea.
Again, this is something that I really, really like that they have done in this game. That everything feels... What's the phrase I'm looking for here? Everything in this game kind of connects to each other. And it's something that I think that I think they did in this game that they didn't do as well in Tsushima. I think this is kind of where this game, I think, kind of stands out. Is making the side missions kind of connect to each other. Before I had to completely restart my playthrough of this game, I got to a point where when we get into Ishikari Plains, I never noticed that there's actually something that shows you where the thing on the map goes. Oh, that's no fun. I do not see the highlighted area. Oh my god. How did I miss that? Maybe it's a brightness thing. Maybe it's just this new this monitor that I'm looking at. Oh, holy shit! How did I miss that? Like, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to match it to the river. Oh my god. Yeah, so I was saying, when we get into Ishikari Plains, there's a bounty there for this bomb maker, and we pick it up through the bounty hunter guy at the inn. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've run into him already. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. So much of this game, it's just kind of like pinging back and forth, running between side missions.
You've been sniffing around about the Yotei 6.
Have you come to tell me where I can find them?
More like to collect a bounty on your head.
You want your reward? Earn it.
Here it comes!
I gotta say, I like that feature. The yellow glints. It kind of makes it feel like an EI duel. You know, it's like, you know, it's like a quick draw kind of thing. It's really cool.
Now you're going to answer my questions. Politely. Tell me what you know about the Oni.
He's a mad warlord.
Yeah, as I was saying, I
burns his enemies alive.
well, I feel like the area is a touch small in this game, because it'll open up once we get to Ishikari Plains and the different areas in which all the different members of the Yotei 6 are. Like, they all kind of have their own, like, little region.
I heard he's a fox demon. Lives
Sorry,
in
I'm talking over the
frozen
dialogue.
wilds of Teshio Ridge. Everyone fears him, except Master Enomoto, an expert with the Kusarigama. But that old man hardly ever leaves our mountain.
What about the dragon and the spider?
They are the sons of Lord Saito, cruel bastards with a taste for firearms. They have set their sight on an Odachi master in Tokachi Range.
Which actually makes sense why when we were doing, at the very beginning of the game, when we were painting her little sash, or, you know, doing the calligraphy,
Good.
the
Just
dragon
one
and the
more
spider
question.
were together. So you can see, you know, you get the Yari. If we go after the Oni, you get the Kusarigama, the Odachi, for the different regions. My plan is I start in Ishikari.
You said the Oni is an Ishikari plain. How do I get there?
It's near the golden foothills of the Yotei grasslands. Look for the Matsumae checkpoint past the yellow trees. The Oni's going to burn you to a crisp.
I'll take my chances.
So yeah, while the game itself isn't small, it feels like, especially right here at the beginning, like we're in a really confined area, and sprint. It feels like I don't need my horse or anything. Like I'm just sprinting from like side mission to side mission. I get distracted easy. It's just the way I am with side content in games. Again, watch me play The Witcher. Same exact problem. I'm just running question mark to question mark.
You're training loudly, Manjuro, Bear of Ezo.
You jest. I may look like a simple farmer now, but I will be joining Lord Saito's grand army soon.
Yeah, bad idea, buddy.
He will make sure I become a samurai, a proper one.
Saito will just use you as fodder against the Matsumae.
You dare question Lord Saito's honor?
Yeah, I dare.
challenge you. A fight to the death.
Let's see what you've got.
Pretty easy to fight against them. It's the whole bit of this fight is, yeah, you're not
I think that's
you're
enough.
not strong.
Just kill me and afford me an honorable death.
You're not the first to be beaten down by a stronger opponent. Stand up and act like your name. Manjuro, Bear of Ezo.
I
I was Oh man, goddamn, that is so cool. I keep getting distracted by the fucking style of this game. I love it. Oh, right, I remember what I was going to say. Right, all the side content of this game, or at least the vast majority of it, everything leads to something else. And again, it's like that random guy shows up. Hey, here's a side, or here's info on your main targets. Like I said, there's a bounty that leads us to Ishikari Plains that we find the bomb maker. Hey, here's a new sub-weapon, you know, like throwing bombs. Here's this person that'll lead you to this, and here's this person to lead you to this side mission. This will lead you to this side activity, or this will lead you to this something in the main mission. Everything does a really, really good job of connecting to something else.
Breathe energy into your lives.
Where
Father used to say.
It doesn't feel like, ooh, I'm running around wasting my time doing random crap. I mean, I guess you could say this might be the most random stuff, or finding the hot springs or whatever. But those are moments where it's kind of moments of reflection. You know, you hear her mentioning her father. You know, this is an art form that her dad taught her. So this is her kind of reconnecting with her past and the whole reason for her quest in Saito. So, to me, it makes sense. Again, it was just like when Jin would have those moments doing haikus. You know, it's...
You painted so many of these with Father.
They also give you headbands. Again, it's connection to, you know, the samurai kind of being... I'm not sure exactly how true this is, but, you know, not necessarily the samurais being artists, but the samurai were nobles of their day. You know, they were taught different art forms and everything. Usually I'm not into my character having a big hat. It works for her, especially in the base Onryo armor, which is what we're wearing. It has such a nice appeal to it. But yeah, you also notice the little campfires or smoke that tells you, hey, there might be a camp here to go talk to somebody. Might be a side mission of some sort. There's an activity here that it's obvious where the activities are.
I knew travelers. It's been a while.
But
we don't want any trouble.
It still feels natural within the game. It's kind of like the wind of the guiding winds.
Language.
My father always said if you want to survive up here, there's no one better to ask than the Ainu.
My people were here first.
Shouldn't we be speaking the Ainu language then, if we know the Ainu language? Again, he calls them Nishpa, which is...
Please,
I forget what that word means.
We were just about ready to start a meal.
If anybody is questioning, what are the Ainu? They are an indigenous people, separate actually from the Japanese, that are native to the very northern part of Japan, specifically in Hokkaido, and actually leading up into
You mentioned you've had trouble.
parts of Russia.
Wherever you go, people are looking for a fight. These Ronin from across the waters, the Yotei 6, even Clan Matsumae.
Do you have anything
They
to
are
trade?
a tribal
Of course.
kind of people. I mean, I don't want to say they're similar to like the Native Americans of the, you know, here in America, but I guess if you want the closest thing I can go to kind of like a Western audience, I would say it's probably it. But no, but I say, you know, Nishpa is actually a phrase that I hear a lot. Go watch and or read Golden Kamuy. It is a fantastic manga / anime. I think we're still waiting on the final season to hit Crunchyroll, but I think it's being worked on right now.
You still trade with Clan Matsumae?
We have a mutually beneficial relationship, but things have been strained recently. They've closed their borders, readying for war against this Lord Saito,
There are rumblings their shogun looks upon the Ainu trade routes with envy.
War has changed a lot of things in the mainland. Have you had dealings with the Yotei Six?
Their leader approached several Ainu leaders for an alliance against Clan Matsumai. They refused. We welcome others to our land, but we don't start wars for them.
How did Saito react?
Not well. His men are no friends of ours. Many of my people have already moved away to avoid getting involved.
But yeah, if you want to actually kind of learn some about the Ainu kind of culture, go watch Golden Kamuy. It is an absolutely amazing story.
get going.
It gets weirdly
We should
gay
make
in the
ready as
third
well.
season, and that's not like
Spent the
a
summer at
negative
our
or anything
villages
like that.
past
It
the
just it just like
Now
suddenly
we go to Hushko-Kotan, past the Great Lake.
I'm watching an
Should
episode.
you be looking for the right tools to survive out here, I recommend you stop by.
I will think about
I'm
it.
watching an episode.
Stay safe.
And because the whole point is our kind of like main character gets separated from the secondary main character because the whole story centers around an Ainu girl who is the daughter of a Russian Ainu man because he's half. Again, it's been a while since I've seen it, but again, how much of the plot do I want to break down? But she's the daughter of a half Ainu man who supposedly got a whole bunch of Ainu tribes together to fight off against the Japanese after the Franco-Japanese War, the Russo-Japanese War, where Japan actually fought a war against Russia up in northern Japan. And she's trying to figure out, the real story behind everything. She ends up teaming up with Sugimoto the Immortal, who was a soldier during the war, who supposedly just has a knack for not dying. While he's on a treasure hunt trying to find money so that he can pay for the surgery for his dead friend's wife, so she can be able to see again. It's a whole thing. It's a whole, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of really cool characters.
I'm ready.
It is a story in which all of the characters kind of have their own motives, and except the main character Sugimoto and Shirpa. That's the main girl's name. But yeah, it has this. Just this thing where every person that they run into, it's always everyone's got their own motives and everyone's gonna backstab everyone, and it's this whole thing. But at one point, Shirpa gets separated. She's actually up in would be the very eastern side of Russia, to where actually I believe in the story Hokkaido and Russia are actually kind of connected through kind of like an ice bridge or something. Well, Sugimoto and a whole bunch of them go up into kind of Russia, this northern chunk of Japan, to try and find her. Well, they end up finding these people who have the map to the treasure. It's a whole thing, and they have it tattooed on their body. It's a whole thing. Watch Golden Kamuy. It's really fucking good. The dub's also very good. But so they start doing this Russian thing called Shtanka, where essentially where five guys on two teams of five line up and then just beat the piss out of each other until they fall down. So they're chasing this guy out into like a snowstorm. They're all shirtless, so they run into a sauna that's just randomly out there to survive. They go in there, and there's like birch branches on the ground. And at one point, this guy's shirtless. He's just like, "Hit me, yes!" Just like hitting him with this. There's a lot of moaning and a lot of muscled men, and I'm just sitting there going, This is like in the third season of the show, and I'm just like, this got really weird. What is happening? But as I was saying, it's
All I
funny.
want is a
There's a
worthy
lot of
opponent to
great
show
character
Takezo my
work.
worth.
There's a lot of really good
But I've only
action
met the
scene.
hungry
There's
Ronin
some
and
really
scrawny
eccentric
travelers you see
characters.
buried here.
There's
That
you
didn't
actually
stop
learn
you
some
from
stuff about the
killing them.
Ainu culture and their
Practice is
religion and
practice.
everything. It's
But you-
really interesting. I
I
cannot
sense you will be
sing
a
the
real
praises
challenge.
of Golden Kamui enough.
You better not bore me.
It's an anime that I've seen people talk about that go, it is heavily underrated, that just nobody talks about. So I just thought I'd take a moment to, god damn it, I love these standoffs. Yes, this happens multiple times, and I just, again, it's the style. I can't get over it. I fucking love it. Duel among Braves. So, while I'm, while I was sitting there just gushing about an anime I love, this, we found the dueling trees, which apparently these are the disciples of some great swordsman. They all want him to teach them
That's it.
his
Don't hold back.
they want to teach him his I can't think of what to call it, his techniques or whatever. So so essentially you're fighting his disciples
How disappointing.
at all the dueling trees. That's kind of the whole gimmick here. And right there you saw what happens if you don't hit those yellow glints. You get disarmed and you actually lose your katana. Once you learn the dual katana style, you can pull
Rare talent.
your secondary katana and keep fighting. But you lose the ability to use two katanas because you don't have your two katanas because one of them's on the ground somewhere. It's from what I read of people talking about the game, it's actually a really cool moment. Like when you're in a fight and you miss the trigger, so you like lose a weapon.
That's
So
it.
you actually have to go
Don't hold
and so
back.
you have to actually almost scramble to find the weapon, or you have to use a different weapon that might be disadvantageous in the fight or something. It's just, from what I've heard, it is a really
Yes. Someone with
other
true
people
skill.
really enjoy this mechanic. I mean, again, I was talking with some people in the comment section of I want to say maybe it was a Yellow Flash video, who was talking about the fact that this game's sales have been absolute crap. Supposedly, I don't know. I've not seen the
An
numbers.
inspiring victory.
Not another step.
Relax. I'm not armed. My name is Ugetsu. And you are?
Atsu, are you following me?
I'm following the beginnings of a story. That man you just killed was a disciple of Takezo the Unrivaled.
My theory
The
is this
Unrivaled?
guy's Takezo
Who
the
gave him
Unrivaled.
that title?
I'm so
Because he
glad
always
you
shows
asked.
up after you kill one of them, and it's...
Takezo the Unrivaled was the greatest duelist under heaven. His two swords claimed so many victories. It was said that Hachiman, the god of battle, blessed his left and right hand. Before every duel, Takezo wrote the name of his opponent on a strip of paper and hung it from a tree. One Takezo's tree was so heavy with names that there was no room for another. He disappeared. Some say he left for Ezo, searching for a worthy opponent. Only when Takezo the Unrivaled loses his title will he pass on the secret of his unstoppable twin sword strike.
This is a different guy from the guy who will teach us the dual katana style.
These disciples live for one reason alone: to prove themselves worthy.
Even
of
if I think a
learning
dual
Takezo's
katana
unstoppable
style is a
strike.
little
Do you think it's
unwieldy.
real?
Because
Keep
what, even
killing his
Musashi
disciples,
used a
and we'll
katana and a
find out.
wakizashi.
Search for Takezo's trees. Challenge his disciples. Prove yourself stronger.
Sounds like I'm doing all the work.
If you die, try to go out dramatically. Makes for a better story.
So if he dies moment. Yeah, you see, again, this guy knows the story. He knows all this shit. I feel like that guy's Takezo. My theory, but who the hell knows? Yeah, I'm not going to use that charm of Amaterasu, seeing as that is a lost my train of thought there. Shit. Yep, lost my train of thought.
I remember the first blade father let me help him with.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
Of course I am.
Again, man, this game loves using its motion controls.
Ugh, I'm sweating.
You'll enjoy the heat come winter.
Yeah, Atsu, sweating sort of happens when you're at a forge.
It doesn't look right.
We have only just begun.
See, this is something else that I kind of like. When you're looking at the map, and you actually look at the individual areas that you can go to. So if there's, say, a bounty to either collect or pick up, a new map to grab, upgrades I can make at the Bowyer, I believe is how that is pronounced, or we come back to our father's forge and upgrade one of our swords. There will be like a little, it's almost like a little speech bubble that pops up by the location.
I remember Jubei's little nemesis.
There's something to do here.
Damn bird! Give it back!
What's wrong with you?
It's that bird again. It stole my headband and hid it on the roof.
It's spring, Jubei. They probably took it to make a nest. Let them have it. Mother can always make you a new one.
Sure. Take the bird side.
I have to go help Mother with Master Heijiro.
Ah, more shamisen lessons?
What do you think? I wonder if Jubei ever got his headband back.
I wouldn't know why Jubei's, like, main nemesis was a bird. Just so many side missions. I have no idea what I am doing at this moment. I think I'm trying to, like, figure out what I want to do, or looking at all the different little side things I could be doing.
I assume you require maps? I hope it is up
I mean,
to your standards.
require is a big word.
Can't say no, can I? You're welcome?
So right there, you know, you saw the one of those was for the dual katana user, because as the guy said, he not only gets bounties from the Matsumai clan, he also gets bounties from Saito, so he kind of double dips. So because of that, you get to... Lost my train of thought. Shit, man. I'm sorry, I had a massive headache about 20 minutes ago. It finally went away.
I can make your bow sing.
So essentially what I'm saying is, so
I've made some
again, this is
additions.
just an example of how these sort of side activities are all sort of intertwined with each other. So not only is he for bounty hunting, he can even give you information on, hey, there's maybe a new character out there to talk to,
That
or there's
will do.
this going on there, this happening. Again, this game...
I hope
Right,
you're
I was talking with somebody, nope,
I
kitty.
should probably get going soon.
I was talking with somebody in the comments of a Yellow Flash video about this game. Again, the video was about this game's sales. And my statement was, man, this game is quality. This is a good game. This is why I lost my train of thought on this earlier. But no, I really do think this is a good game. It is fun. It really is a good sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. It really sucks. I mean, hell, my brother-in-law fucking loves this game. And I was telling him, and he says it sucks that we're in this situation.
What secret will you lead me
That-
to, little Kamui?
Kamui, again, a reference to the Ainu culture. Kamui, I believe, is the spirit or the god, essentially, that lives within all creatures. I do believe that it, or animals, specifically. But as I was saying, you know, and I was telling him why I think this game's going to sell poorly. Apparently, it's not even selling well in Japan. And I mean... It sucks to say this, but they did it to themselves by pushing this culture on us for so long that finally the other side is really starting to fight back and kind of use their own tactics against them. And here we are, this game's getting shit on, and sadly it's a good game that's getting shit on. That a good game is kind of falling to the wayside because the developers couldn't just, you know, make a good game. They also had to get political. It sucks, but it's the culture we live in, man.
Mount Yotei. The She Mountain.
I mean, hell, I think Sony's, from what I've heard, Sony is trying to get, is going to be like receding into Japan.
Dream about racing each other to the peak.
Like they're almost done with, and yes, I know, ha ha ha, we saw her butt.
It's good to see her again.
But from what I've heard, Sony's sort of giving up on Western developers, from what I've heard. I say heard, I've, seen some people talking about it with videos and everything again, but so many of these channels I see that with, they're kind of very much the sky is falling every second day, something, whatever. Although they were saying, ha ha ha, eat shit, Western developers. But I mean, like, supposedly Sony is, telling Naughty Dog that whatever their next game with that bald chick is kind of like their last fucking chance. How much you want to believe that? I don't know. I kind of believe it. Mostly because I could totally see Sony being pissed. Especially after, like, something like Stellar Blade succeeded the way it did. And everything else has just been... It's either been a bad game, or in this case, a good game, but the developers find a way to piss everyone off. And that's not good. And at the end of the day, with our company, it's about sales. So... yeah, I don't know, man. I'd love to see Naughty Dog turn it around, but maybe it's going to be a situation kind of like with Ubisoft being sold to Tencent. It's like, you know what? They've been the French have been fucking it up. Let's see what the Chinese can do now. Or EA getting sold to the Saudis. It's like, well, let's see what they can do at this point. This is what I think I was listening to somebody say. It might have been Co-Carnage. He said something about, with the state of modern modern development culture and everything. It's just, people are losing faith in these developers. They're just... there are some Western studios that are definitely doing a good job. Teams that like really care about gaming as an art and everything. The team who made Clair Obscur, which I got to get back into. Man, that game was so fucking good. But yeah, it sucks that we're in this place. Yet I would sit here and say this is not the battle that I wanted to fight, but it's it's a battle they started. Like, I just wanted to sit here and have fun, but they chose to escalate. I don't know. This is getting depressing. My arm's getting tired, too, because I'm trying to keep one of my cats from walking on the laptop. Again, it irritates the shit out of me that OBS has to be an asshole and just won't record normally. If I watch a video and record the audio using OBS, for some reason everything desyncs, and that I actually have to watch this on a laptop. It irritates the hell out of me. Like, it's not hard to set it up. It's just I put a laptop on my desk and, move my mic over and I talk. Okay, sweet. Okay, it's not hard. But it's just something new for the cats to walk on top of and go, oh, fuck, really? It's kind of what I like about my computer desk, even though I don't think it's the best for cooling, keeping everything cool. But it has like a little tray for my keyboard.
I wonder if that dual katana master is still on Mount Yotei.
Okay, this is something that I'm not a super big fan of. And that is the weird, like, I don't want to call it weird. I'm trying to think how. I understand why it does this, why it goes into this widescreen kind of view when you're on the horse. It's trying to give you kind of like a cinematic view. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm on the horse for so little time that it's just like you don't need this. It's cool looking, and I get what you're doing, but this is a moment where, okay, now we're trying to be a little too stylish. gotcha.
It was a bad move last night.
There you go. Use a knife. You don't have to like pull the katana out for everything. As cool as the katana is. I thought that was a regular pickup and not a distraction item.
The bastard had it coming.
You know, I keep forgetting about the Onryo's howl. Okay, I think that was a pretty good shot, myself. Just saying.
You are too small to be a danger. On your mercy! On your... Rumor is you killed the snake. No way that's true.
You know, I kind of like the fact that they say, you know, rumors you killed the snake, and, you know, they're kind of like singing my past deeds. Because, I mean, this is sort of I mean, it makes sense. I mean, they're essentially saying, like, hey, you basically killed one of our generals. As much as that drunken madman could be considered a general, but...
I will not be ready for this!
Honestly, I gotta say, I wish the snake was around a little longer, because definitely gross, definitely a lot of things. But if I'm being 100% honest, I really liked his design. I liked his voice actor. Like, he was the perfect, just really gross, kind of like enemy combatant guy. It just, I liked him.
We owe you our lives, stranger.
What were these men doing?
I make it sound like I liked him, like, oh, I loved him. He was such a good guy. No, I mean, he was a good character. Just he was one of those, like, oh god, it would have been really fun to like listen to the like messed up things he's done, so we can go and take him out. But I also get it. He'd be the weak one. The fact that he's a drunkard and everything. So I get it.
There's no point in dwelling on such things. Have this as a thank you.
You can thank me with information on the Yotei 6.
Ask your questions.
What do you know about the Oni?
He has a small army in Ishikari Plain. They're vicious and loyal. Call themselves the Oni Raiders. Last I heard, they were looking for a bomb maker in Otaru Hills.
A bomb maker. Sounds like someone worth talking to.
Some of you were born to this land. Others, like myself, were forced to make Ezo our home. A home we have built beyond the Shogun's control. Where anyone can join Clan Saito and be named samurai. If they are brave enough to earn it. Clan Matsumai call themselves the Protectors of the North. But this land is ours, and we will defend our home!
What is it?
One of our camps has fallen. They say it was attacked by an Onryo.
A ghost. That woman is flesh
and blood. Of course, my lord. Only the people believe otherwise.
The people believe what they are told. When you call her Anyo, you evoke something greater than a single woman.
His sideburns
You
bother
give her
the shit
power.
out of me. I really hope we get more of these scenes of him talking to his army.
In
I think it's pretty cool.
Every camp we lose gives the Matsumai ground. Bring me her head, not excuses.
If you're wondering if it'll be revealed later, like how her family and like why the Yotei 6 killed her family and everything, yes, it will be explained. It's an interesting tale. But looking at the timeline, guys, I do believe we are about done with this one. I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Social media is down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more next time. But until then, I'm out.